Well, we're outside. It opens in a short while, so we'll pop out and have a look inside. Unfortunately, that's all I can do. I was going to go around the town, but that's just raining too hard. We'll have to make do with a shopping centre. That's not quite what I expected here. That's more of a hardware store. In Denmark, there's a similar sign, and you can buy anything you want. But we'll have a little look. Bit like a B&Q. Plenty of mops and buckets, doormats, bits and pieces. I actually came here because I wanted a lunchbox. Because sometimes you can get them, but maybe this one's a little bit different because we're in Sweden and not. Oh yeah, look, we can get a lunchbox. It's actually come for a lunchbox. Lots of fishing lures and fishing rods for sea fishing. So you can get a little bit of everything in here. I've got my lunch boxes. Oh look, they've got everything. I was quite interested in the little parts tray for the fishing as well. Look. Bait boxes, landing nets. It look like they might even have crab nets or lobster pots type things. Few cool gun cases. A waterproof case to put your phone in if you're going fishing or on a boat. Some of the stuff will look very good quality. Bit of camping stuff. Not such good quality there, but some of it is, some of it isn't. So, BILTEMA, quite a good place to go to get bits and pieces. It seems to be, you know, everything you can think of. Good selection of tools, toolboxes, rack 'em. That's quite good. It's quite an interesting shop. They seem to do a lot of hardware for cars as well. Obviously they do your normal stuff like car polish and everything, but it seems as though you can they must do like non-genuine parts. So there's an awful lot of stuff you can get in one of these shops. Look, they've even got clutch cables and stuff for your car, oil filters, brake pads. Right over the back there they've got polish and stuff, oils. So it's a bit of a hardware store with bits and pieces added, like fishing stuff, camping, lunch boxes. So car batteries. It's a bit like a Halfords but better. And then you've got, on top of that, you've got gardening equipment, office stuff, stationery, so it's that sort of thing. This part is like your Halfords part. More tools, oils. So basically it's a bit of, I don't know how to describe it really. It's basically like the Halfords with all the tools, plus you've got all the car parts, and then you've also got camping, cooking, DIY, all in one roof. So it's quite good. Even do exhaust pipes. lawnmowers, lighting, bins. Bit of a commercial, I would call it, but then you got water butts and stuff, so although it is very commercial, yeah, look, electrical cable, conduit, electrical items, bit of a wholesalers, BILTEMA, work clothing and hunting clothing, all their own brand, BILTEMA, or however you say it. Some of it looks quite good quality, so we'll have a little look. It's around £50, and that's a roll of, it's supposed to obviously look like teak, this one. So it'll make it look like a wood flooring, and that actually sticks. I think you can, yeah, look, you can stick it down to the floor, so that would actually work in a Land Rover, wouldn't it, in the back of a Land Rover. Suitcases, maybe that is the same as the one in Denmark, just not a bigger place. But basically, you can almost get anything in one of these shops. Gym equipment, kettlebells, weight bench, boxing bag, tennis, so there's a lot of sports stuff. Well, I think you've had enough of that. That's what these shops do. The BILTEMA, or whatever you want to call it. And like I say, I've seen them in Denmark, but they're in Sweden, so if you do want to, anything really, bits and pieces, good place to come. I've bored you enough with this. Thank you very much. Bye. And you can grab a bit of hot food, like you could in Denmark as well. So obviously some of these stores are quite big. We're in Gavle, so it's quite small.